What a week! What a week! So many postponements, rearrangements, and finally a blank game week to end things before the international break. A lot of managers are wildcarding this week, and if you want any help on that, do check our wildcard video released on Monday. Before we start, please do like the video as it helps us. Now let's focus on the teams and players to target. Man City, Newcastle and Spurs are clearly teams to target while picking players this game week based on data from DraftHound. Arsenal and Villa attack are also good shouts this week, while data is suggesting to avoid Leicester and Wolves. A call out here would be that Spurs have not looked anywhere close to what they were last season, so think twice before doubling up or tripling up on their players. Now let's talk about the keepers for this game week. Ederson would be a good option for goalkeeping this game week. City are the best defensive side in the league. They have the best expected goals conceded in the league and play a Wolves side who are finding it difficult to score goals with just 3 goals so far this season. More points for Ederson can surely be on the way. Pope is a standout option for the managers who are wildcarding. Newcastle have conceded a lot of shots this season, but most of them have been low expected goals, which means one thing, save points. He now faces a side with the worst expected goals and are worst for big chances created so far. Arsenal have not kept a clean sheet in their last 3 games. They are now facing Brentford, who have been really attacking at home. 10 goals in 3 home games so far. Ramsdale himself has not been in great form and not getting those save points. Avoid for now, as there are better options at his price range for now. Now let's look at the options in defense. Wolves are in a mess right now with all their strikers injured and they have just signed Costa. They have found it tough to score and are in bottom 6 for expected goals. This makes Cancelo the best defender to own in the premium category, more so as he might start playing at right back as well. Newcastle have been good defensively and their opponents this week have struggled both offensively and defensively. It's the attacking threat of Trippier which makes him a great option to own for coming weeks. He's on set pieces and ranks second in terms of creativity among all defenders this season. Leicester concede a lot of chances through their flanks. From what we have seen this season, Conte's wingbacks are no less than strikers while attacking. They are at the end of a lot of crosses and if Sessegnon starts this week, he could haul. We will be avoiding Neco Williams this game week as we do not expect Nottingham to keep a clean sheet against Fulham. They have now conceded 10 goals in last 3 games. And they even conceded 3 goals against Bournemouth. Just relying on Neco's attacking return can be risky. Moving on to the most exciting players of the FPL, the midfielders. KDB ranks first for big chance involvements among all midfielders and first for expected assists in the Premier League. Considering the fact that a lot of managers are looking to move on from Salah, KDB can be a like-to-like replacement if not better. Can we have a repeat of last season's game week against Wolves? Aston Villa haven't had a great start to the season, but their fixtures turn from this game week and we are hoping their form will as well. One player who has impressed even in the dull phase from Villa is Leon Bailey. He had a great pre-season, but poor team selection from Gerrard has cost Villa and FPL managers a few points. Southampton have conceded 6 goals in 3 away games. Most of the chances have been conceded from their left flank where Bailey operates and we are backing their 4.7 midfielder to do well this game week. Son hasn't looked anywhere close to what he did last season. We know he overperformed his numbers last season too, but this season has been bad so far. Yes, so far because we know the quality of the player and Leicester concede a ton of their chances from their flanks. Give him one last week. Martinelli ranks third for big chance involvements among midfielders and second best for non-penalty expected goal involvement for midfielders priced at 6.5 million or below. He's a set and forget pick at his price range and is also involved in most Arsenal attacks. We expect him to do well against Brentford. Bournemouth have the third worst expected goal conceded in the league this season and have conceded 100 crosses down the left flank, more than twice as many as the right flank, and 25 more than any other team. Almiron will be operating from that wing and he should do well. Neto has 0 attacking returns in 6 game weeks. It's time to move on from him as there are better options available in the 6.5 million or below category. We feel he can become a good option for Game Week 11 now that Diego Costa has signed. Now let's shift our focus onto the forwards for this game week. There is not much to say about the FPL king. He ranks first for goals scored, expected goals, and big chance involvement in the league. He's a must-have. Isak has had a good couple of games already in the Newcastle shirt. He should have scored against Palace too. He also passes the eye test for us. He has been involved in 3 big chances so far and faces a Bournemouth side who have already conceded 18 goals, majority through the middle. Mitrovic is another player who has certainly passed the eye test and backed it up with amazing stats. He ranks second in the league for goals scored and expected goals this season. He'll be facing a Forest side this week who concede majority of the chances through the middle and have the worst expected goals conceded in the league. Let's talk about the most important decision of the game week, captaincy. A well-rested Haaland will now play against the Wolves side who haven't conceded a lot of chances, but when they have, it's been through the centre. Let's just leave it here. Haaland will be our first recommendation for this game week. Son has not had a great start to the season. He has lacked confidence but got into good positions in the last 2 games. If there is one game that can bring Son back in form, it is a Leicester game. The home advantage can be massive and we feel Son can punish Leicester who have already conceded 16 goals in 6 games. Leicester is in bottom 5 for expected goal conceded this season. 5 of the 16 goals that they have conceded have been to strikers. Losing Fofana won't help them either, and hence Sir Harold Kane is expected to continue his good run of form and deliver yet again. That's it from the boys for this game week. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you and goodbye.